Hey, welcome back. Something that I love to do in my campaigns is play around with the interaction of the party to the quest that they're dealing with. And what I mean by that is, a lot of times in D&D, it's close to a power fantasy. Your party is the heroic party that is coming in to save the day. The town has, dealt with zombies, and they then figure out that there's also skeletons and other undead. And your party comes in and, beats them all back, but realizes they keep coming, and they have to take care of the villainous necromancer to save the town. That puts your party in the position of being, on equal footing with the necromancer. They both maybe have similar amounts of power. They're relatively similarly matched. They're not outmatched. They're not, steamrolling them. And that's all well and good, but after a certain amount of time, that gets kind of repetitive. It feels very, find the location, fix the location, move on. And that's going to happen a lot for smaller side quests. But for bigger quests, if your party decides to go toe-to-toe with a warlord, it's unlikely that that warlord isn't going to have an army. And while your party might be fantastically strong, fighting an army is an entirely different style of quest. It's a survival quest versus a best the villain quest. You're going to have to try to evade a lot of that army, because if you don't, no matter how powerful you are, after some point of dealing with 1,000 soldiers, you're probably going to lose, or more than 1,000 soldiers, or 10,000, And so I love the dynamic between the two, where one of them, your party is swooping in to save the day, and the other, your party really has to work on tactics and has to work on how do we even the odds here? And I think both of those lend themselves greatly to really interesting stories, because they have quite different dynamics. And obviously you don't use one more than the other, or, you mix and match, and you have fun with it, and you put your players in positions where it's not just rinse and repeat. So, just my 2 cents. Have a little bit of fun with mob tactics. Have a little bit of fun with overwhelming armies that your party has to deal with small amounts and evade and work their way through, and, it's just something fun to think about. Thanks for watching, and as always, may your stories be as interesting as you are.